average wholesaler. It's your girl, DJ, aka Rehabinhighheels. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited because I have something so just like, juicy, great topic. But first, make sure you like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification button. So if you're ready like I am, let's get to it. I have an amazing 2020 topic about, what is it? Let me hold on. Give me a moment. Let me breathe because it's a lot. Because I'm getting a lot of calls, texts, email, DJ, can you help me? I'm getting stuck. And so what is today's topic? Today's topic is how to anchor a motivated seller. I have 5 ways, as well more tips to get your motivated seller to sign your coin, your AKA your contract. Okay, so let's get to it. All right, tip number 1. You always want to have a conversation with the seller. You don't want to sound robotic or like you read in a script, right? Just have a conversation. Like for instance, hey John, pause in your head, not out loud. Can you tell me why you want to sell your property? The reason why I would open up with that question is when I'm on the phone or in person, I want to know why. And as a real estate investor, this will help you come up with your next question or be more inquisitive and remove the wall, as I call it. And as a seller, sometimes they come very defensive, right? So just say, hey, John, so tell me why you want to sell this house? And then they could probably tell you, well, the reason why I'm selling this house because I have too many properties that I'm paying property taxes on. The family don't want the property. I'm relocating. So this will tell you the urgency, or I call it the pain point. You want to always listen to certain pain points and remind your seller, which is the anchoring part, of why they want to sell their property and then why they should hire you or choose you. I don't want to say hire, but sign your contract to offer a cash offer to their property, right? Right. All right, here's another question. What's your backup plan if you can't find a buyer for your property quickly? That's a really good question because you want to know, are they going to sit on it longer or are they willing to, enemies necessary, so to speak? I just want to get rid of this property. Hey, DJ, you know what? I didn't think that far. I just really want to get rid of this property. I'm tired. I'm frustrated. Like, those words is what I like to hear when they're done. They're not emotionally tied to this house. They just want to get rid of it. Pretty much, you're open to give them a fair offer, but not lowball them to a point that they will be offended by your offer. Do you understand? You want to make sure that you always position yourself in asking a conversational question or open-ended question that will allow you to anchor, you will hear that a lot in my mouth, anchor this deal, okay? Another good question is, where do you plan on moving to once you sell your house or get your cash? Maybe they are living in this property. This is a owner-occupied property. This is not an absentee or vacant property. They actually live there. And this will help you as a real estate investor to, whenever you write up your contract and provide that contract to your end buyer, you want to make sure that you have a 3-win situation. What I mean by that is your seller need time to move out or to find another property. So you need to notify your end buyer. Hey, James, my seller needs about 2 weeks. Can you give them free rent? Or they need another 3 weeks. How about we end up renting it back to you? Will that be okay? And if your buyer is open to that, then he say, yeah, let's do that. Do you understand what I'm going with? You want to know, hey, okay, once the property is sold, do you need more time? And that question alone is so important. So you can write up your contract with your end buyer requesting more time or not requesting any time. They pretty much be like mentally packed, and they say, oh, all I need is a mover. And as a real estate investor that specializes in wholesaling, you want to offer not just a contract, but hey, I have some really good connections with a mover. I can bring schedule a mover out and help you move out. Do you see what I'm going with that? Another good question is, how committed are you to get this done quickly? Again, what I want to do is not present an offer yet. I need to know, are you ready to move now? Or are you ready to move in 2 weeks? Are you ready to move in 90 days? Do you know what I'm talking about? Because you want to gauge how quickly you can get this contract get the seller to sign your contract and then move forward. Or do I need to do additional follow-up? If John said, you know what, right now I'm just trying to get some fillers out and see if I can get the highest offer. Okay, so when he says that, then what's your number that's in your head without me offering my amount? Because I'm coming prepared and I know how much I want to offer on the property. But if they have or he has a number in his head, I need to get that out of him, right? So how quickly do you want to get this sold? Oh, hey, if I can get the money in tomorrow, I'm out of here. Perfect. If I need to get this money in about 6 to 8 months, then you can play with it, do a follow-up with him, because he's not really ready to sell the property, right? Would you like to proceed? That's a great question. Once you have enough anchoring and I still have not provided my offer, I want to know, are you ready to proceed? I have the contract. I'm ready to go ahead and offer you a cash offer. Again, I have not disclosed the amount. I'm just building enough rapport. Say, hey, here's the contract. Let's sign it. Let's move forward. And let's go ahead and get this done, right? Here's another question. By the way, is there any other decision makers? That's important as well. You just don't want to present this contract and then they say, oh, I got to think about it. And then you're like, what do you mean you have to think about it? Oh, I have my wife and I to talk to, or I got to talk to my kids. Well, if you didn't get that earlier, then you need to ask that question. Is there anybody else that have to make a decision with you regarding your offer? Because I'm ready to close. I'm a cash buyer that closed quickly. Again, I have not present my offer. I just want to make sure that he's eager and ready to go ahead and move forward. No, DJ, I don't have to talk to anyone else. I'm just ready to get rid of it. Like I said, my son lives in Nebraska. I'm tired. Cool. When I hear those words, I'm tired, there's no reason for me to even pull and get more information out of him. He's ready. He's like a ripe peach. When you bite in it, I love using analogies. When you bite in it and the juice just come out, which means it's so sweet and it's ready. This client is ready. The more questions you ask, the better opportunity that you can get the client to sign a contract and take it to closing. Sometimes whenever you do take your deal to the title company, you want to make sure that you have enough rapport. So if there is a clouded title, which I will discuss more in detail on a later video, how to overcome a clouded title, the your seller will be more patient with you resolving those issues. All right. So I hope these questions has really helped you open your mind to ask open-ended questions. You know your girl's going to have another tip. I have about 30 questions that I use on a day in and day out basis, over the phone or in person. If you want those questions, click the link down below in my bio. It's free. And then leave a comment. All right, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next week. Remember, Tuesdays and Thursdays is free information. Your girl, the Savage Wholesaler, will provide all the information that you need to be the most dynamic, intentional real estate investor. I'll see you then. Bye.